What up, folks? Tejbz here, and to the face. So, I have a face-off 3v3 MOAB, and I'm playing with MOAB and Yustra, and MOAB was streaming on his really fun stream, and we just got bored of playing the big, like the regular game type, so we jumped on face-off. And look at this spawn, by the way. This is just, we raged when this happened, because they keep on spawning two of them right there, which is just crazy. And we were playing, and unfortunately I hadn't realized, because I was when I'm playing MW3 I'm using Dextory to record, and I haven't figured out that you can record your Skype voice with just like a little tap with the button. So next time when I'm getting something like this, you're probably gonna get a live commentary. We're discussing like a lot of funny stuff when we're playing this, so I think you guys are gonna enjoy that. It's 3-3 on a ground or something like that, and I'm using the MP7, and still, I'm still PC noobs. I think you guys are gonna be forgiving, even though this gun is just amazing. It's OP, and it just shoots really fast with rapid fire, man. And I talked to Joel, and he told me like, dude, you gotta get some MOABs with different guns now, because I've gotten 4 in one night with just this gun. So now I'm just trying to level up my other guns to get them working properly, and trying to get a couple of pro perks. Because when you get the specialist, it just it really helps you out having all the pro perks. So that's pretty much my goal. But definitely, I hope you are still enjoying this MOABs. And this was just a C9ers MOAB. I mean, it's patrolling this area, it's locking it down, not giving the enemies a single chance to get us, pretty much. And this commentary, since it's pretty long, I wanted to talk about my favorite things in the world. Yeah, I don't know why I made this sound like a nerd. Or give them. I got lucky a couple of times in this gameplay, I realized. So first of all, my favorite song. I want to do my favorite song, my favorite TV show, and my favorite movie, or movies, or TV shows. My favorite song is, without Pants Down, is not exactly by deadmau5. My friend Andreas played it for me for like 2 years ago, and since then I've probably played it 182 times on iTunes, exactly that many times. I don't know how many times I played it on my iPhone, and I even burned in, like I had a CD in my car with that song, and it's such a good song, and I cannot really explain why, but it's kind of, it's just the tempo and the beats and the music and everything, and it's so good, yeah. That was my, I don't know, my weird voice, and you have to listen to it if you haven't. If I had to choose like a different kind of song, because that is like an electronic song with deadmau5 and everything. If you haven't heard of it, it's a kind of an old track, so you definitely check it out if you are into that kind of music. And anyways, if I had to choose like a different one, it probably would be like a Kid Cudi song, maybe Man on the Moon, which is an awesome song to listen to when you're like a little bummed out and sad and you're crying and stuff. You should definitely check it out. He sings a lot of stuff that you can relate to. And my favorite TV show right now, it's a little bit of a tie, since one of them is not even airing right now, but Dexter is just such an awesome show. If you haven't watched it, it's like about a serial killer that works as a blood spatter. I can't talk today. Blood spatter analyst, and he's like a serial killer, and it's just awesome. And also, the show Archer is like a tide between those two shows, and he's the world's greatest super angler. And it's an animated show, and he's just an asshole. He drinks a lot, and it's just super sarcastic all the way through, and it's just really funny. I think I'm gonna sneeze. I dodged. No, it's back. Stop itching those. That show is pretty much pinpoints my humor, and it's really fun. And my favorite movies, I was thinking a lot about this. There's a lot of, I've pretty much watched pretty much every single show that is worth watching. I have to say Archive X, the X-File, I mean. I almost said it the Swedish version, but the X-Files is also a really good show. It says me, I love science fiction and stuff, and aliens and being abducted. Can't speak today. What's wrong with me? Abducted and stuff like that. It's an excellent show if you're kind of like that. And for my favorite movie, I realized that one of the movies that I watched the most is Dude, Where's My Car, which is also a really silly movie, but just makes me laugh every single time. I probably watched it you know, like 20 times. Even my mom think that movie is funny because like when I lived at home, I turned that movie on, like, you know, when I was just chilling. And also have Jurassic Park, which I've probably watched 45 times or something like that. I watched it when I got it. I was maybe 8 or 9. I got it on VHS, and I watched it. I watched 30 minutes of it before school, and then when I came home in the morning, I watched 30 minutes. And when I came home, I watched the rest, which is pretty crazy how many times I watched it. You know, clever girl. That's a quote from the movie. And then I've Harold and Kumar. It's just also a really, really awesome movie. And there it is. Yeah! I felt so good about getting that MOAB. And I think I continued my gun streak to get like maybe 27 or something like that. So my highest streak I think is 27 or 28, which is it's really good for me because I'm still a pretty PC noob at doing this. And also Crank is a movie that I watched several times while just being hungover or being drunk. You know, me and my friends, we watched it so many times when we were just starting, you know, partying or sleeping over at each other's places. We just watched Crank and Boondock Saints, which is two awesome movies. Crank is like, if you want to get pumped up and just want to get the feeling that you want to beat somebody in the face, go watch Crank, because I'm definitely telling you that you're gonna wanna, you know, go get some epinephrine and just beat people in the face. And Boondock Saints is like about two brothers that gets like a calling from God, and they start killing people that deserve it, pretty much. And it's like really funny. And one time they have like a rope carrying it, but you never know when you're gonna need a rope. Derp, 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 and they're in like a ventilation shaft, and I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's an awesome scene. You have to watch it. And then like a cop comes in and he's trying to analyze the situation, like, oh, I think somebody died here. And then later he becomes pretty much crazy and he's like, there was a gunfight, which is one of the best quotes in a movie ever. So yeah, that was some of my favorite things. Leave a comment about what you kind of want me to talk about in my next MOAB commentary, because I definitely want to hear what you guys want to... I definitely want to hear what you guys want to hear. And I'm sorry if I was talking a little bit weird in this video. Anyways, thanks for watching a little MOAB 3v3 face-off, and click the like button, and I'll see you guys here soon. Bye.